Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Superstand your cleaning man. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sports Center here in McPherson, Kansas. As your Ottawa University Braves look to bounce back after a loss on Wednesday night against York here against McPherson College. Ottawa 15-12, 12-9 in KCAC play. McPherson 10-16, 6-15 in conference play. Tonight is the 172nd all-time meeting between the two clubs. Braves lead the series 107-64 and are 45-40 against McPherson on the road. Braves 7-0 against McPherson under head coach Aaron Siebenthal. Braves currently on an 8-game winning streak against the Bulldogs. Last time Ottawa fell to McPherson was on January 10th, 2015 here in the Sports Center, 82-72. Ottawa has won 3 straight on the road against McPherson. Braves won the first meeting against these two clubs back on January the 2nd, 93-84 in Wilson Fieldhouse. Braves shot 41% from the floor, 27% from the three-point line, and 81% from the free throw line. Braves ended up with 3 players in double figures. Isaiah Palmer scored 30 points, also added 8 rebounds. Taz Jones, Alex Greisen both finished with double digits, as Jones finished with 28 points and 12 rebounds. Greisen scored 13 and pulled down 10 rebounds. Daryl Bowie came off the bench with 3 assists. He also scored 7 points for the Braves. We're going to take our first time out here on the Superstands Cleaning pregame show. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
Get a jump on spring by attending the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand to share their products, services, and expertise for your spring projects. And you're invited free. The doors open Saturday, March 2nd at 8:30. The first 200 visitors get a free KOFO gift bag full of free gifts from area businesses. And you can use your bag to take home more merchandise from our vendors. We'll be broadcasting live all weekend, have products on display, giveaways both days. And on Sunday, one lucky visitor wins $500 in KOFO bucks that you can spend with any vendor on hand. Meet area business owners. Get more information about the projects you want to tackle around the house or in the yard this spring. And you can buy products from our vendors right on the spot. It's all for you, and it's all free. Food trucks and vendors will be serving both days. We'll have displays outdoors as well. It's the event of the spring, and it's all free, and it's all for you. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building, 15th and Ash in Ottawa. For more information, like KOFO Radio on Facebook or visit KOFO.com.
Welcome back to the Sports Center here in McPherson, Kansas, as Ottawa gets set to take on the Bulldogs from McPherson College. Ottawa comes in tonight off of a 95-86 defeat to York, where in the first half it was back and forth the whole way. Then the first few minutes, Panthers took an early 11-7 lead, but Ottawa took their first lead of the game at 14-13 off of Ryan Haskins' first three-pointer of the game that turned out to be 7 made three-pointers on Wednesday night. He was 7 of 9 and finished with 21 points. At the end of the first half, it was 50-46 in favor of York. In the second half, York would get a lead by as many as 11 with 4:07 remaining in regulation. Ottawa would chip it down to just 4 with 2:38 to play. Were not able to get any closer as York made their free throws down the stretch as they won at 95-86. I mentioned Ryan Haskins, 21 points. Taz Jones had a double-double. He scored 18 and pulled down 11. Isaiah Palmer finished with 14. Alex Greisen finished with a double-double as he scored 10 points and pulled down 10 rebounds. Daryl Bowie came off the bench to score 10 and dish out 6 assists. So the Braves coming off a loss on Wednesday, looking to rebound here against McPherson College. McPherson 10-16, 6-15 in KCAC play. Currently on a 2-game losing streak and 1-4 in their last 5. MC enters tonight's contest coming off a 72-71 loss to Bethany College last Saturday here in the Sports Center. Bulldogs shot 41% from the floor, 47% from the three-point line, and 76% from the free throw line. Law Magat led the team with a double-double. He had 12 points and 10 boards. Frederick Watts and Garrett Owens both came off the bench to finish in double figures, as Watts scored 11. Owens finished the game with 10. Samaje Barreto leads the team in scoring at 13, along with steals at 1.4. Lual Magat is MC's leader in rebounds with 6. Josh Rivers leads the Bulldogs in assists with 2.5. And Frederick Watts leads the team in blocks at 0.5. When you look at the first matchup between these two clubs, McPherson really controlled things for the majority of the first, really 30 minutes of the game. Ottawa came out with the victory 93-84, but McPherson led at half 37-29, but the Braves outscored McPherson 64-47 in the second half. But in that first half, both teams really started slow. The score was only 6-4 at the 14-20 mark in the first half. The Bulldogs increased their lead to 10-4 with 2 straight baskets. Braves responded by going on an 11-3 run and took their first lead of the game at 15-13 on a basket from Alex Greisen with 8:52 left on the clock. McPherson went on a 22-9 run to take a 35-24 lead with 1:27 remaining in the half. Ottawa, as I mentioned, got it to 37-29 at the break, and it was really all McPherson in the first 9 minutes of the second half. The Bulldogs were shooting 60% from the floor and had a 64-44 lead over the Braves, but then the momentum changed. Things started to click for the Braves at the 10:57 mark in the second half on offense and defense, as they outscored McPherson 49-20 for the remainder of the game. OU was able to cut the deficit to 69-61 after Isaiah Palmer made 2 free throws with 7:11 left on the clock. The Braves were able to stay within 6 to 9 points until the 5:19 mark with a 3-point play by Taz Jones, and then a 3-point field goal made by Ryan Haskins put the Braves within 3 points at 78-75. After a defensive stop, Ottawa had 3 looks at the basket off of offensive rebounds as they were able to get the possession, and it ended with a 3-point field goal from Palmer, which tied the game at 78 all with 3:45 left in regulation. McPherson would take the lead at 80-78, but after that, Ottawa went on an 8-0 run to take it 86-80, and from there, Ottawa knocks down their free throws to win it 93-84. Samaje Barreto finished with 28 points, also had 6 rebounds. Josh Rivers had 5 assists. McPherson finished 47% from the field and 47% from behind the arc as they were 9 of 14. Ottawa just 41% from the field, but were 81% from the foul line as they went 27 of 32. They had a plus 15 rebound margin, and Ottawa only turned the ball over 11 times in that first matchup. But those 25 second chance points is where Ottawa was really able to take over in the second half. We'll take another break. It'll be a 30-second break. You're listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Service.
Welcome back to the Sports Center as we'll look at other matchups in the KCAC tonight. York was at Oklahoma Wesleyan. That one started at 3 o'clock. Tabor at Kansas Wesleyan. Ottawa, of course, here at McPherson. Sterling at Bethany. And then Southwestern, which that game has gone final. See if we get you some scores from this afternoon. St. Mary defeated Avila 75-71. That one has gone final. Oklahoma Wesleyan defeated York 83-64. And let's see if we can find that Southwestern score. I don't see it posted yet. Kansas Wesleyan and Tabor will tip off here in just a little bit. Southwestern defeated Bethel 89-65. Definitely want to make mention, Isaiah Palmer just 9 points away from 1,000 as he has a chance to get to be the 26th Brave in Ottawa basketball history to get to 1,000 points if he can do it tonight, and we will keep you updated on where he is at throughout the evening. He would just be the second player in program history to get to 1,000 points in just 2 years. The first to do it was Bob McGee back in 1956 through 58. We're going to wrap up the pregame show. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups. You're listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Tip-off is coming up. Ask any coach, wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstand's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstand's Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa University basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sports Center. I'm Casey Weeder with you live as we have the starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors tonight, your Ottawa University Braves. At guard, number 10, Ryan Haskins, a 5'10 junior from Osage City, Kansas. At guard, number 12, Alex Greisen, the 6'4 senior from Grapevine, Texas. At forward, number 13, Isaiah Palmer, the 6'6 forward from Brooklyn, New York, as the transfer from Frank Phillips College. At guard, number 31, Jackson Mallory, the 6'2 sophomore from Lawrence, Kansas. And at center, number 34, Taz Jones, the 6'5 senior from Parkin, Arkansas. Braves coached by Aaron Siebenthal with a record of 55-60 as he is in his 4th season here at Ottawa. The Braves 15-12, 12-9 in KCAC play. Their opponents tonight, McPherson College, with a record of 10-16, 6-15 in conference. They're coached by Tim Schwartzendruber, record of 170-170 in his 11th season here at MC. At guard, number 5, Josh Rivers, a 5'10 freshman from Midwest City, Oklahoma. At forward, number 11, Lual Magad, a 6'5 junior from Tucson, Arizona. At guard, number 20, Taylor Ellison, a 6'1 senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma. At forward, number 33, Carino Gurley, a 6'3 junior from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And at guard, number 35, Delvin Hightower, 6'3 junior from Bakersfield, California. And from listening to Hoop Talk on Thursday night with Bob Johnson, head coach Aaron Siebenthal mentioned that this McPherson team does a really good job of getting up and down the floor. This McPherson team has nothing to lose at this point. They are not going to make it into the KCAC tournament, and that could be a dangerous team as they have a very slim chance, I guess, at this point of getting to the KCAC tournament. So they are fighting for their lives at this season. Ottawa would like to win these next 3, but they are looking for improvement. They want to be hot going into the KCAC tournament, and that is what they are looking for tonight. Braves are still looking for a game where everything has clicked. Haven't had that so far this season, and if they can get one of those before the KCAC tournament, head coach Aaron Siebenthal would feel much better about his club. We mentioned Isaiah Palmer, just 9 points away from 1,000 in his career, and we will keep you updated on that throughout the night. Ottawa in the gold jerseys tonight. Gold jerseys with Ottawa written across the chest in black, outlined in silver, numbers in black, outlined in silver. McPherson white jerseys, white shorts, Bulldogs written across the chest in cursive with red, outlined in black. Jones will win the tip over Luau Magat, and the Braves, going from left to right, have the first possession. As Jackson Mallory works from the right side to the left side of the floor, he'll dribble handoff with Haskins. Haskins, short corner to Palmer, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Haskins on the handoff. So Haskins picks up an early foul just 12 seconds into the game. And a little surprising, there wasn't much contact at all. Pass inside to Rivers, attacking the basket and scoring on the first possession is Carino Gurley. And he's fouled by Taz Jones. Gurley, the senior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the transfer from Rochester Technical College. Gurley on the season, 4 points, 3 rebounds a game. Just a 43% foul shooter and misses the and one opportunity, so it remains 2-0 in favor of McPherson. But Ottawa now with 2 team fouls here early on. It shows only 1 on the scoreboard, so it is just 1. So I'm not real sure what the Haskins call was. Reverse layup from Taz Jones. Gets the up and under, and we're tied at 2, so it must have just been, we'll have to check on that. But it's just 1 team foul, so no foul on Haskins here early on as we're tied at 2. And a whistle off the ball, and Haskins stepped out of bounds, so got some clarification here. And that foul goes on Mallory, and that is the 2nd team foul on the Braves. First personal on Jackson Mallory. Gurley in the right corner. They're going to go inside to Magat as he works on Palmer. Magat spins in the lane, goes the other way. His shot's blocked by Palmer. Puts it right back into his face. Jones comes away with it for the Braves. Bryson in the left corner. Bryson working inside. Leaves it for Jones and throws it right over his head and out of bounds. 2nd turnover on the Braves tonight. I think that's one Bryson might want to have back. If he continues to take that to the basket, there was no one in the lane. 2-2 our score, 18:45 remaining in the first half. They're going to run motion. Gurley leaves it with Rivers on the left wing. Back to Gurley in the left corner. Gurley listed at 6'3". He easily goes a good 250. And a turnover as the travel is called on Delvin Hightower. Matt Balday checks in for the Braves. The 6'1" junior from Olathe, Kansas. Bryson will come out. We're still tied at 2. In for McPherson. Oh, no sub here for McPherson, excuse me. So Taylor Ellison, player I thought had checked in, was just tucking in his jersey. 18:30 left in the first half. Haskins with it, goes right wing for Mallory, gets a screen from Palmer. Mallory left side of the floor. Left wing for Haskins. Trying to go inside to Jones, but they'll double team him. They'll leave it with Palmer. Palmer step into a 3 from straight away. It's off the side rim. Rebound pulled down by Rivers. Rivers in transition. Step back 3-pointer on the wing is on the way. It's good. Josh Rivers, the freshman from Midwest City, Oklahoma, gives McPherson a 3-point lead early on. Haskins pass in the corner to Balday. Back to Palmer. Balday's pass inside to Jones, and he's going to be called for the travel. 3rd turnover on Ottawa. And they end up giving Rivers just a 2. So it is 4-2 McPherson, 17:45 remaining in the first half. Rivers calls out the play for the Bulldogs. He's going to get a screen from Ellison. No, he ends up just working off the dribble. Leaves it with Hightower. Screen coming from Magat. Hightower drives on Balday all the way to the basket off the glass. Shot's no good. Rebound by Jones. Rays out, rebounded the Bulldogs by 15 in Wilson Fieldhouse on the 2nd of January. Dribble handoff with Balday on the wing. And another offensive foul will be called on Ottawa as it goes on Jones. That's going to be his 2nd personal. And quickly to the scorer's table is Mason McDowell. That is a big loss for Ottawa. Jones has been playing lights out down low for the Braves over the last 4 games. So McDowell will get big minutes here in the first half as Jones with 2 fouls with 17:20 remaining in the first half. McDowell not going with the undershirt tonight. First, I want to say that's the first or second time we've seen that this season. Hightower to the elbow, guarded by Balde. A little bit of a height and size difference. They must like that matchup. Gurley down low, kicks it out to Rivers. Rivers pulls up for 3 again from the corner. It's off the side rim. Offensive rebound by Magott. Gott guarded by Palmer. Kicks it back up top to Hightower. 25 on the shot clock. Rivers hands off to Hightower as they'll work it around the wing. Pull-up jumper from Gurley's good. And Gurley with 4 points early on, leading all scorers. Palmer driving on Gurley. Jumper in the lane is off the back rim. Rebound by McPherson. Bulldogs by 4. Bounce pass inside, and layup is no good from Hightower. Beautiful pass by Gurley to find him streaking to the basket. Jumper from Palmer's an air ball. As Gurley went after him, and a timeout called by Ottawa. I think Palmer thought he was going to get some contact on that play, and Gurley kind of pulled up short. And Ottawa's going to take a quick 30-second timeout. They trail 6-2. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Trail 6-2, 16-13 remaining in the first half. Braves 1 of 4 from the field. McPherson 3 of 7. Carino Gurley with 4. Taz Jones the only scorer for Ottawa with 2. Rivers dribble handoff with Hightower on the right wing. Works back to the left side to Gurley. Gurley attacks the bucket. Kicks it right side to Rivers. Hightower gets in the lane all the way to the basket. Goes through the hands of Magott and out of bounds. That is McPherson's second turnover of the game. Braves have turned it over 4 times. Mallory guarded by Rivers. Backs him down and kicks it over to Haskins on the wing. Balde right corner. They'll lob it to McDowell. Goes through his hands off the rim and picked up by Gurley for McPherson. Rivers to the basket. Floats. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound by Magott in the dunk. By Lamal Magott. Unfortunate set of events by Ottawa there. The air ball goes right to Magott, and a whistle and a foul will be called here on McPherson. Subs coming in for the Braves here, and it's going to be a fresh 5. In for the Braves, Kobe Mead, number 22, Connor Kagi, number 25, Kyle Patrick, number 14, Greisen back into the game along with Daryl Bowie. Bowie, the junior from Rome, Georgia. Patrick, the junior from Hutchinson, Kansas. Mead, the junior from Salome, Missouri, and Kagi, the junior from Ashland, Oregon. So a fresh 5 for the Braves. It'll go to Greisen in the right corner. They'll lob it inside to Kagi. Kagi working on Magott. Gets in the lane. Goes by one defender. Tries to score. And he looked like he was hit on the arm. No whistle. And a rebound by McPherson. Kagi with a beautiful move to get Magott in the air. Doesn't get the whistle. Patrick will guard Hightower. Hightower in trouble. Goes right side for Gurley. Guarded by Kagi. Gurley steps into a 3. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Greisen. See if this fresh 5 can pick up the energy. Bowie. And a whistle and a foul will be called. And Kagi earns the foul inside on Gurley. And subs here for McPherson, as it looks like it'll be number 3, Garrett Owen into the game, along with number 10, Jeffrey Oxford, number 15, Frederick Watts, number 14, Grant Munson, and Shamaje Barredo. And off the inbound, Bryson with the spin move and the layup gets Ottawa on the board for the first time in 3 minutes. They trail by 4, 8-4. Owens Right side to Oxford, and a whistle, and a foul will be called on Ottawa. Goes on Kagi. His first personal, 4th team foul on the Braves. Inbounds to Oxford. Jumper from 7 is good with a hand in his face from Meade. 10-4, Bulldogs lead. Ties their largest lead, which is at 6. Patrick open for 3 from the wing. It's good for Kyle Patrick. Big bucket for the junior, who has been quiet over the last 5 games. It's the first time he's hit a 3 in a long time. Oxford, guarded by Meade, goes right side for Munson. Right wing for Berardo. Berardo, step back 3-pointer from the wing is in halfway down and into the arms of Connor Kagi. Everyone on the floor thought it was in. Meade on the right wing. He's going to be called for palming. Got it stuck on the side of his shorts. Braves 5th turnover. 10-7, Bulldogs lead, 13:50 remaining in the first half. Owen, left side for Berardo. Right side for Munson. In the corner, it'll go to Garrett Owen. Coming off the screen is Oxford. He'll step back, kick it out to Watts for 3. It's good. McPherson in the first matchup this season hit 9 3-pointers. And that is their first of the night. They are 1 of 4. Patrick dribble handoff with Meade. 6-point lead for McPherson. Dribble handoff with Greisen. Greisen crossover dribble. Steps back, looking inside, and a whistle. And a foul will be called inside on Oxford as Kagi had position. First personal on Oxford. 3rd team foul on McPherson, but Kagi has come in and forced 2 team fouls on the Bulldogs since he's been subbed in. Inbounds will go to Greisen up top. Greisen looks to drive, kicks it back up top to Bowie with 15 on the shot clock. 13-12 left in the first half. Braves down by 6. Pick and roll with Bowie and Patrick, and Bowie's fouled and will shoot 2. As that's on, they're going to call it on Munson. Could have gone on Oxford. But that's now the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs as Bowie steps to the line for 2. Bowie, 63% foul shooter on the year. First one's good for the junior. Palmer's going to check in for Ottawa, along with Ryan Haskins. So that brings Meade and Patrick out of the game. So, it's going to be Kagi instead, so they will switch. So on the floor for the Braves is Palmer, Patrick, Bowie, Haskins, and Greisen. Bowie looking to finish 2 for 2 from the foul line and does. Braves within 5 at 13-8. 13-9. 13 minutes left in the first half. Owens left side for Munson. They'll leave it with Owen. Good help defense that time by Patrick to step out. Owens on the backdoor cut, goes baseline, throws it to Oxford, and he's going to step out of bounds. Third turnover on McPherson. Braves looking to get Isaiah Palmer involved. Has not scored so far, 0 of 3 from the field. Patrick, down low to Greisen. Beautiful pass and the bucket as Greisen lays it in. And a late whistle earns the and one opportunity for the senior from Grapevine. Foul goes on Owens. Make that Oxford. That's his second personal, 5th team foul on McPherson. Greisen finishes the 3-point play, and the Braves are within 1 at 13-12. 12:36 to go in the first half. Owens guarded by Bowie, the length of the floor. Owens, left wing pass, will find Berardo. Berardo to Munson, back to Berardo as he is on Palmer. Berardo carries the 3-pointer from NBA range. I think that's what Ottawa will let Berardo get, and they will stop play. And they are going to have a dead ball warning on the Bulldogs. After it went through, so it's 16-12 McPherson. Berardo on the scoreboard can light it up. He scored 28 against the Braves in the first matchup back in January. 12:15 to go in the half. Braves down by 4, 16-12. Bowie, left corner for Greisen. They find Palmer. He's double teamed quickly. Palmer working on Watts. Step back jumper from 10 off the front rim. Greisen held as he was going up for the offensive rebound and earns another foul. It's going to go on Owens. That is the 6th team foul. His first personal. They'll lob it to Patrick at the elbow. Patrick with the jumper from the foul, and it's good for Kyle Patrick with 5 points off the bench here early on. Owen right side for Berardo. Berardo, another three-pointer on the way, is in and out. As it falls to Ryan Haskins. Haskins going to push it. As no one stops his dribble, he works his way to the right wing. Up top to Bowie. Bowie with 3 fingers up in the air. Works back to the wing. Palmer heads down to the baseline. They'll leave it with Haskins open for a 3. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Owens. 2-on-1 situation. Owens inside. Kicks it out to Berardo. He goes baseline. Up top to Watts. Watts crossover dribble. Attacks Greisen. Goes off the body. Can't score. And then it's knocked out of bounds by Watts. They'll go to the Braves as they trail by 2 with 11:17 remaining in the half. Ottawa 5 of 10 from the field. McPherson 7 of 15. Ottawa 1 of 3 from the three-point line. Haskins left wing. Now dribbles all the way back to the right side of the floor where he leaves it with Bowie. Screen coming from Palmer. Bowie driving on Watts. Passes it in the corner to Haskins. Picks it up, kicks it back out to Patrick. He'll shoot the 3. It's off the mark this time. Rebound picked up by Greisen on the offensive board. Has been a force on the boards here early on. Greisen all the way to the bucket. Clutches, can't get it to go. Patrick with the offensive rebound. Put back. He's good in the foul. And the Braves have tied it at 16. And Kyle Patrick has scored 7 points off the bench with a chance to make it 8. Goes on Munson. His first personal 7th team foul on McPherson. Alex Greisen with 4 boards already. Patrick finishes the three-point play. And he will come out of the game, but the junior from Hutchison, a huge first half as he scored 8 of Ottawa's 17. Braves with their first lead of the game. Long pass finds Oxford, the length of the floor. He's going to attack the bucket all the way and scores. They broke the Ottawa trap off the made free throw, and the Bulldogs go back up by 1, 18-17. Bowie leaves it with Haskins, guarded by Berardo. Haskins back to Bowie. Bowie going in the lane, leaves it with McDowell. Right-hand layup's good. A lot of movement by Ottawa on the offensive end that time, and it ends in a layup for Mason McDowell. 19-18 Braves lead. Berardo pass inside to Munson. Backing in on McDowell. Back up top to Watts for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Haskins. Haskins goes right by Owens. Haskins out to Greisen for 3. It's off the back rim. No good. Good look by Greisen, though, as he found himself open on the wing. Long pass to Munson. Munson spins on McDowell. Layup is going to be good for Grant Munson. And McPherson goes up by 1, 20-19. And the pass is going to be stripped away, and it's a 3-on-2 for McPherson. Berardo, the lob to Watts. He'll finish with the layup. Quick 4-0 run by McPherson gives them a 3-point lead at 22-19. For Ottawa, their 7th turnover of the game. Bowie to Greisen. And getting knocked to the floor is Haskins. No whistle. He got knocked over by Berardo. McDowell just attacking the basket, looking to score. Layup's no good, but he's fouled. It'll shoot 2. As he just put the ball on the floor and went right by Munson. 8th team foul on McPherson. McDowell will shoot 2. Whole new set of 5 for the Bulldogs. Matt Balde will check in for the Braves after the free throw. Along with Jackson Mallory, McDowell's free throw's good. So the starting 5 in for McPherson of Rivers, Magott, Ellison, Gurley, and Hightower. McDowell now with 3 points. Leading scorer right now for Ottawa is Kyle Patrick with 8. McDowell's free throw's good, and Ottawa gets within one at 22-21. 9:14 left in the first half. Rivers with the fist, right-hand fist up in the air as he'll direct traffic. Goes right side for Gurley. To Hightower, to Magat, left side. Rivers in the left corner. Up top, as stepping right around the three-pointer that time and taking the shot is Ellison. It's off the back rim, rebound by McDowell. They'll find Mallory. They'll go in the corner. Goes baseline. Kicks it out to Balde. Balde attacking. Leaves it with McDowell. McDowell by Magat. Reverse layup is good for Mason McDowell. The Braves go back up by one, 23-22. 8:35 remaining in the first half. Braves have trailed by as many as 6. They've led only by as many as 1. Gurley runs motion with Hightower. Now back to Rivers. Rivers attacking inside. Kicks it out to Gurley. Might have been tipped. And the official on the far side looked like he was going to go the other way, but it was tipped by Ottawa with 14 on the shot clock. Gurley to inbound in front of us. Rivers leaves it with Gurley. He's going to kick it in the corner to Ellison. Ellison by one defender, goes baseline, kicks to Magat, goes through his hands, picked up by Rivers. Rivers in the lane, and they're going to call the basket good and the foul as he went into the chest of Mallory. And for Mallory, that is going to be his second personal. A 3-point play opportunity here for Rivers. 5th team foul on the Braves. Shot, free throws in and out for McPherson, who is now 0 of 2 from the foul line. Mallory in transition. Kicks out to McDowell. He'll step into a 3 from deep. It's off the back rim. Offensive rebound by Balde. Saves it to Palmer, but it goes through his arms. Rivers will go the other way. Rivers in transition, in the lane. Has it go in a late whistle, and that's going to go on Mallory, and that's going to be his 3rd. As Rivers was just out of control, looking to spin in the lane, and it goes right through his hand. Bowie into the game for Mallory, who has 3 fouls. That is the 6th team foul on the Braves. McPherson by one, 24-23, 7:49 remaining in the half. Coming off the screen is Hightower. Leave it with Gurley, now back to Hightower with a handoff. Gurley working on McDowell, goes baseline. He's double teamed, they'll kick it out to Rivers. Rivers for 3, it's good. And Rivers has 7 for McPherson, and they go up by 4. Balde back to Bowie, goes by Rivers. Balde in the lane, throws it high, he falls to the floor. McDowell gets the rebound. McDowell double team, kicks it out to Balde. To Haskins, open for 3 in the left corner. It's good for Ryan Haskins. And Ottawa with them one at 27-26, 7:12 to go in the half. Gurley. Leave it left side for Hightower. Now back to Rivers. Left side Gurley. Facing up on McDowell. Going baseline on McDowell. Picks up his dribble. Long pass out to Ellison for 3 this time. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Palmer. He took it away from Magat. Bowie in transition. Keeps it himself. Kicks it over to Palmer. Palmer by one defender. Gets in the lane. Floater off the glass is no good, but he's going to shoot 2. And Isaiah Palmer, 9 points away from 1,000. Steps to the free throw line to shoot 2. Palmer this season, 20 points a game, 8 boards, 73% foul shooter. And he'll make the first one. Patrick will come into the game as we're tied at 27. McDowell will come out. $27 apiece, 6:43 to go in the half. Palmer looking to go 2 for 2 from the foul line. Hits the second. And the Braves go up by 1 again at 28-27. Ottawa trying to create their own energy right now on the defensive end. Gurley finds Ellison on the wing. Screen from Gurley as Ellison pushes it right side for Magat. Pass inside to Gurley on the short corner. Gurley guarded by Patrick. Held defense by Palmer. Gurley in the lane. Takes the contact. Shoots over the top of Patrick and scores. McPherson back up by 1, 29-28. Bowie to Haskins. Cross-court pass finds Balde in the left corner. Balde looking inside, goes on the floor. Ball's on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. And that will give possession to McPherson. Greisen will come into the game, and Balde will come out. To go. Rivers to Ellison, left side for Hightower, looks inside, now goes back up top to Rivers. Rivers open for three, kicks it right side, Gurley in the corner to Ellison, back to Gurley. Gurley loses the handle, gets it back. He's on the floor, goes through the hands of McGod, out to Ellison for three, it's good. And McPherson is 4 of 11 from the three-point line as they lead 32-28. 5:35 to go in the half. Palmer, guarded by Gurley. Palmer, jumper on the waist, good for Isaiah Palmer, and he's got 4. He's scored the last 4 for the Braves as they trail by 2. 5:17 to go in the half. Gurley, right side Rivers, he's going to give a screen to Rivers. Greisen, guarding Rivers tightly, they're going to lob it to Gurley in the short corner, and a foul will be called on Bowie with the lob inside. For Daryl Bowie, that's his first personal 7th team foul on the Braves, and Gurley shoots the 1-and-1. Gurley on the season, mentioned, comes in shooting 80% from the foul line. All 5 subs come in for McPherson of Barrett, Owen, Oxford, Munson, and Watts. There will be a sub after the free throw. Second one on the way is good. Excuse me, make that the first one on the way, which was the 1-and-1. So, as that was the 7th team foul on Ottawa. 33-30, Bulldogs lead. Second for Gurley. He'll hit. In for the first time tonight will be number 2, Grant Owen, the 6'8 freshman from Hutchinson, Kansas. 4-point lead again for the Bulldogs. So Munson, the only player to stay off the court for McPherson's second 5. And the Bulldogs drop into a zone. Palmer in the corner. Greisen steps into a 3. It's off the front rim. Rebound by Owens. Grant and Garrett both on the floor at the same time. We'll make sure and keep you updated on which one it is. And Watts will be called for the travel as he was trying to attack the bucket from the left wing. McPherson's 4th turnover. Braves has turned it over 8 times. McPherson's turned it over 4. Kyle Patrick still the leading scorer for the Braves with 8. 4:40 to play in the half. Braves down 34-30. Greisen left wing. Back to Bowie. Right side Haskins. Long cross-court pass finds Greisen. In the short corners, Palmer. Will lob it up top to Bowie. Bowie right side Haskins. Haskins cross-court to Greisen. Greisen back to Bowie. 9 on the shot clock for Ottawa. Back to Greisen. Greisen attacks, kicks it out to Bowie. He'll shoot the 3 and was hit on the arm by Owens. And for Grant Owens, that's going to be his second. We got Grant Owens and Garrett Owen on the floor. But for Owen, that's his second. Free throw for Bowie is off the front rim, no good. He's now 2 of 3 from the foul. That's the first missed free throw for Ottawa. They are 8 of 9. Bowie, free throw on the way is good as he hits the second. One more for the junior. Tonight he's got 3 points. Bowie's third is good as he goes 2 of 3. Braves trail 34-32, 4:13 left in the half. Garrett Owen will stay on the floor with those 2 fouls. We'll get it to Barreto on the wing. Leaves it with Owens. Left side, Owen. Short corner, Oxford. Hits off the front rim. Rebound by Patrick. And they are going to call a jump ball, which gives Ottawa possession. As Patrick went up high to get it, came down with the ball along with Frederick Watts. Ottawa 47% from the field. McPherson at 53% as they are 4 of 11 from behind the arc. Braves just 2 of 8. But the Braves are 10 of 11 from the foul line. Out rebounding McPherson 14-10. They've been without Taz Jones for the last 15 minutes as he picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the game. Back in the zone go McPherson. Haskins in the corner. Going to take in the 3, instead kicks it up top to Bowie. Bowie, right corner for Palmer. Palmer steps into a 3 from the wing. It's off the front rim. Greisen fighting for the rebound, and it's over the back. And we will go the other side as that is the 9th team foul on the Braves. And for Greisen, that will be his first personal. 3-pointer not falling for the Braves here in the first half as they are 2 of 9. Frederick Watts, a 68% foul shooter, has 5 points and a rebound tonight. Watts' first free throw on the way is good. Person 2 of 5 from the stripe. Second free throw for Watts is on the way. It's good, and back to a 4-point lead for McPherson with 3:35 to play in the half. Patrick at the free throw line, kicks it out to Greisen in the corner. Greisen driving through the contact, falls to the floor, and Owen goes the other way. Owen to the short corner, kicks it out to Watts, open for 3 again. It's off the front rim, rebound by Bowie, has Haskins on the other end of the floor. Haskins just shoots the 3. He was left wide open, but Owens gets the rebound as it doesn't fall. Owen in transition. Samaje Barreto open for 3 on the wing. It's no good. Defensive rebound by Haskins for the Braves. Haskins to the wing, guarded by Watts. To Palmer, left side to Bowie. Bowie in the lane, looking to score, and he's fouled on the way on the rim. And now he's going to shoot 2 more. First personal on Owens. 10th team foul on McPherson, so Braves in the double bonus for the final 2:50 of the half. Bowie's free throw's good. Ottawa 11 of 12 from the stripe here in the first half. Balde comes in, and Greisen will come out. $2:50 to go here in the first half. Braves trail by 3. Bowie's free throw is good. And Daryl Bowie has come off the bench and scored 7. 36-34 the lead for McPherson. Pass left side to Oxford. Now Owens. Right corner for Owen. They'll lob it inside to Watts. Watts double teamed. Haskins gets pushed on the floor. No whistle. And then a layup from Watts. A lot of talking, too, from the officials that time as they're saying Haskins flopped, but Haskins was planning for a good couple seconds. Bowie almost has it stolen. It is stolen by Owen, and McPherson goes the other way. Owen, his pass is going to be stolen as Haskins takes it away on the second pass after Owen got the steal. 2:03 to go in the half. 38-34, McPherson leads. Patrick, his pass is headed towards Palmer before it's knocked out of bounds by Oxford. The officials coming over and continuing to tell head coach Aaron Siebenthal that Haskins flopped. Tough call to make. Palmer left open off the inbounds. It's halfway down. It pops out into the hands of Garrett Owen. He dribbles it off of his foot, but Watts tracks it down before it goes out of bounds. 1:50 to go in the half. 38-34 McPherson. Oxford in the corner. Goes baseline. He kicks it up top to Watts, open for 3. It's good. And Frederick Watts with 12. And McPherson gets their biggest lead of the game at 7. Patrick at the elbow. Finds Palmer going to the basket. He scores and he's fouled. A lot of contact that time. As that goes on Oxford. His third personal. Isaiah Palmer now with 6 points. Just 3 away from 1,000. Free throw for Palmer is going to fall, and checking out for the Braves will be Mason McDowell. Palmer with 7 points, just 2 away. Long inbounds goes to Oxford. The length of the floor. Going to the basket is Watts. His shot off the glass is no good. Rebound knocked around right to Garrett Owen. Back out to Shamaje Berto, and second chance opportunities have got to drive head coach Aaron Siebenthal crazy when they get those offensive rebounds. Ottawa has the size and the strength to make sure they always get those offensive boards. Garrett Owen in the corner for 3, it's good. And McPherson is 6 of 17, 6 of 15 from the three-point line. Balde, by his defender, attacks. Can't score, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws. As you heard a collective gasp in the arena as Balde went behind his back on the defender, which freed him up to get to the glass and earn that foul. 57.1 seconds remaining in the half. McPherson leads 44-37 over Ottawa. Free throw for Balde is going to fall. Hightower will come in for Oxford, who has those 3 fouls. Balde, 70% foul shooter, takes the second, which is good. 44-39. Braves 14 of 15 from the foul line. Balde will guard Hightower. Kick it out to Owen. Owen looking inside, leaves it up top to Watts. Left side for Berto. Berto with Haskins stepping right in front of him. Has to go right side for Owen. Owen baseline. Might have traveled. They'll kick it out to Hightower for 3. It's long. Rebound tipped off the hands of Palmer and right to Haskins. Haskins to the right wing. 3 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 22 seconds left here in the first half. 44-39 McPherson. And Bowie will hold it. Bowie holding. Still looking left side. 8 seconds left in the half. Bowie picks up the dribble. Haskins open for 3 on the wing. It's in and out. Rebound tipped around. It's kicked out to Bowie for 3 at the buzzer, and it's no good. The Braves will go into the break down by 5. 44-39 to McPherson. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
The calendar says what you've known for some time now. It's winter. At CarStar, we'll be sure your car and your coverage are ready for what winter weather can bring. Stop in today at 402 North Main or call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Welcome back. Ottawa trails 44-39 at halftime as McPherson leads the Braves by 5. McPherson shot 50% in the first half, which included 6 of 16 from the three-point line. Braves were 11 of 27 from 40% and 2 of 12 from the three-point line, but they did get to the foul line 16 times and made 15 of them. McPherson jumped out to an early 6-2 lead before Ottawa called a timeout, and that was when head coach Aaron Siebenthal made a switch to bring out all 5 players, which resulted in Kyle Patrick coming off the bench and scoring 8, as he is now the leading scorer for the Braves on the evening. Connor Kagi also came in and was able to force some fouls on McPherson. Braves able to get a little bit more of a rhythm, and they took their first lead with around 9 minutes remaining in the first half, and McPherson would stretch that lead out to as many as 7. And at the break, they lead by 5, 44-39 over the Braves. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we will have your first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Welcome back. It's be about 10 minutes until the start of the second half. We'll give you your first half stats for the home team, McPherson College Bulldogs. Leading the way is Frederick Watts. He has 12 points and a rebound. Behind him, it is Carino Gurley with 8. Josh Rivers with 7. Grant Munson has 2, Jeffrey Oxford with 4, Garrett Owen with 3 points and 3 rebounds. Shabaje Berardo held to just 3 points. He had 28 against Ottawa back on January 2nd. Taylor Ellison had 3, Josh Rivers with 7, and Lual Magat with 2 as they shoot 50% from the field, 37% from behind the arc, but we're 6 of 16 and we're 4 of 6 from the foul line for 66%. They only turned it over 5 times in the first half, had 12 assists on 17 made baskets, 5 steals for the Bulldogs. The Braves led in scoring by Kyle Patrick off the bench, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Mason McDowell, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Taz Jones, 2 points, 2 boards, but only played 2 minutes and 37 seconds in the first half. Ryan Haskins, 3 points, 4 rebounds. Alex Greisens, 5 points, 3 boards. Isaiah Palmer, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Darrell Bowie, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Matt Balday with 2 points. And Mason McDowell with 6 points, 2 boards. Ottawa 40% from the field, just 2 of 12 from the three-point line for 16%, and 15 of 16 from the foul line for the Braves, who had 10 turnovers in the first half. 1 block, 1 steal. Braves able to take advantage, the Bulldogs able to take advantage of the Braves' turnovers of those 10. They had 14 points off of 10 turnovers. Braves only 5 points off of those 5 turnovers from McPherson. Braves did lead in points in the paint 23-18. Second chance points 7-3 in favor of McPherson. Bench points in favor of McPherson 24-22. And fast break points in favor of McPherson 2-0. Last field goal for the Braves happened at the 1:27 mark of the first half. For McPherson, the 1:03 mark of the first half. Largest lead for Ottawa was by 2 at the 6:44 mark of the first. McPherson's was by 6 at the 15:29 mark of the first half. Score was tied 3 times, and there were 8 lead changes in the first. We'll take a timeout. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Valentine's Day is the same day every year, February 14th. So don't wait till the last minute. Play it smart this year. Head to Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Whether it's a new Vera Bradley design, earrings, a necklace, maybe a new watch, or you can never go wrong with diamonds, you'll always find just the perfect gift for your Valentine at Sutton's Jewelry. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 until 5:30, Saturdays 10 till 2 at 213 South Main, downtown Ottawa. Open online anytime at suttonsjewelryinc.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves! Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back as Ottawa trails 44-39 at the break. We'll look at scores from around the KCAC. We'll start on the ladies' side. The final scores, make sure we get the first one. There was a couple early games going on. And we will scroll through here on the women's basketball side. Oklahoma Wesleyan defeats York 90-60. Southwestern was the next game down here. They defeat Bethel defeats Southwestern 60-46. Bethany over number 17 Sterling 71-68. McPherson over Ottawa 74-50. As that wraps up KCAC games today. On the men's side, finals so far, Oklahoma Wesleyan blows out York 83-64. They'll be in Ottawa on Wednesday as the number 1 team in the nation comes to Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll have the call for you at 8 o'clock with pregame at 7:45. Southwestern gets the win today over Bethel 89-65. Kansas Wesleyan trailing Tabor 42-38 with 15:32 remaining in the second. Bethany up on Sterling 58-45, 17:36 remaining in the second. McPherson on top of Ottawa 44-39. Events going on around campus. A lot of games got canceled today. Men's tennis was taking on Rockhurst. That one started at 3:30. Softball got canceled for this weekend. Baseball's games today got canceled, but they'll play Baker tomorrow at Lawrence Free State High School. That one starts at 1 p.m. with game 2 to follow after that one. And I think that is it for the weekend. Next week, we will have women's basketball against Oklahoma Wesleyan at 6 o'clock. Men's basketball against Oklahoma Wesleyan at 8 o'clock. Definitely want to recognize. Let's see if we have the final score for cheer and dance. I believe they don't have that on the run-up here, but they had a second-place finish yesterday as they finished second at the Sterling Invitational behind Oklahoma City. So they come in second place. Congratulations to Ottawa University Dance for pulling out a second-place finish. For Ottawa here in the second half, they have got to find a way to stop turning the ball over. Turnovers killed them against York on Wednesday, already with 10 turnovers tonight, and that is something that head coach Aaron Siebenthal talked with Bob Johnson about on Thursday night during Hoop Top, was eliminating the turnovers, and they have not done a good job of that in the first half. Secondly, you want to try and keep a team under 80 points on the road, and right now McPherson well on their way to over 80 points as they scored 44 in the first half, but it is definitely an improvement from Wednesday night when the Braves gave up 80. And, really, if you can reduce the turnovers, you believe that you can outscore this McPherson team down the stretch, but you have to give yourself a chance, and you can't put yourself in a hole. It's going to be much more difficult on the road if you find yourself down by 20, unlike when you were at Wilson Fieldhouse back on January 2nd when the Braves were down 66-46 before they outscored McPherson 49-26 to finish the game. But they will have to come back from 5 down. Isaiah Palmer's quest for 1,000 points in his career, he is 2 away. As we will keep you updated on that. Ottawa starters here in the second half are going to be Haskins, Greisen, Palmer, Jones, and Mallory. For McPherson, it will be Rivers, McGott, Ellison, Gurley, and Hightower. McPherson with the ball to start the second half with a 5-point lead. Rivers will get it started. Rivers looking right side, now has to go to Gurley. He picked up his dribble really early on in that possession. Gurley holding on the left wing, driving on Jones. Looks inside as it will go to McGott. McGott under the bucket. His shot's blocked from behind. Ball still loose, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Rivers. McGott's attempt was partially blocked from Greisen. Then it was last touch by McPherson. The Braves get a stop on their first possession of the second half. Mallory right side for Haskins. Leaves it with Greisen on the wing. To Palmer at the elbow. They'll lob it inside. It's stolen by McGott into the hands of Gurley. It's kind of a lazy pass that time for Palmer. Didn't have enough arc on it to get to Jones. 19-14 remaining in the game. McPherson by 5. Ottawa going to switch on the dribble handoff. Rivers to Gurley. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Greisen, so it'll remain with McPherson with 10 on the shot clock. Gurley to inbound. I'll make that Rivers to inbound. And they're going to force Rivers to inbound where the baseline and the sideline meet. That is a tough spot. He easily finds Hightower, though, on the wing, asking for a screen from Magad. He's going to get it. Hightower, guarded by Palmer, gets all the way to the bucket. Spins from 7 feet. Floater's no good. Rebound by Palmer. He's just going to bring it up himself. Palmer in the corner, goes to Greisen. Lobs it inside to Jones. Jones in the corner to Mallory. Mallory driving, gets in the lane. Floater off the glass, no good, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Ottawa. Neither team able to connect on their first 2 possessions here in the second half. Braves now at 40% from the field. When Bowie heads to the scorer's table. Rivers going pick and roll with Magad. And Mallory is going to come out of the game as he got hit on the hand. So Bowie will come in with 23 on the shot clock. And I believe he might have even lost a contact there. That's what the officials, or what the Ottawa coaches were talking about. 20 on the shot clock. Hightower to the elbow, going baseline on Palmer. Kicks it out to Ellison. Ellison in the lane. Shots partially blocked by Jones. Greisen able to save it to Palmer as he was falling out of bounds. Haskins goes the other way. Jones has to be careful with those 2 fouls. Haskins up top to Greisen. They'll swing it around the key. And a whistle inside, and a foul will be called on Magad as he was working on Taz Jones. First team foul on McPherson here in the second half. Haskins to inbound, 20 on the shot clock. His inbounds will go to Greisen in the right corner. Greisen back to Bowie. Works to the left wing. He'll dribble handoff with Haskins. Haskins, left side to Bowie. Bowie keeps his dribble with 7 on the shot clock. Screen coming from Jones. Bowie to the short corner. Palmer, open for 3. It's on the way. It's in and out. Rebound by Rivers. Good look, though, that time by Palmer. And Magad scores on the other end as Ottawa slow in transition. It's a 7-point lead for McPherson. Ties their largest of the game. Haskins. Right side of the floor, dribble handoff with Greisen. Greisen attacking, kicks it left side to Palmer. He goes baseline on Gurley, spins inside, takes the contact, and the charge will be called on Isaiah Palmer as Gurley goes sprawling to the floor. And for Palmer, that's his first personal, first team foul on Ottawa in the second half. And Lawal Magad tying his shoes here real quick, gives us a quick break. McPherson has scored the only points here in the second half, and they lead by 7 with the ball, a chance to take their largest lead of the game. Rivers to Hightower on the wing. Hightower, left side for Gurley. In the corner to Rivers. Rivers dribbles behind the back, now between the legs. Looking for Ellison, can't get it to him, and goes to Gurley. 8 on the shot clock. Long pass in the corner, finds Ellison. Ellison to Rivers. Rivers to the short corner, crossover dribble, gets in the lane, goes off the glass with the right hand and scores. 9-point lead. McPherson starts the second half on a 4-0 run. Palmer leaves it with Haskins in the left corner. Haskins back to the middle of the floor. Leaves it with Greisen. Braves need a bucket. Greisen to Palmer. To Bowie in the left corner. He goes baseline, spins, looks to get to the basket, scores with the floater. As Gerald Bowie with 8. Gurley to the basket. Reverse layup is no good, but he's fouled by Taz Jones. And Jones is going to check out of the game with his 3 fouls. So shooting 2 is Gurley. He's got 8 points. And coming into the game will be McDowell. Back to an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. Second for Gurley on the way. He'll hit it. Back to a 9-point lead at 50-41. 16:23 to play in the game. Bryson left side for Haskins. Screen coming from Palmer. Haskins to the free throw line. Leaves it with McDowell. McDowell back to Bowie. 10 on the shot clock. Ottawa just stagnant right now on the offensive end. Bowie with the screen coming from McDowell. Looking to get in the lane. Kicks it out to Palmer. 4 on the shot clock. Palmer steps into 3 from the wing. It's good. And Isaiah Palmer shoots himself into the 1,000-point club in his career. Put him in the record books, and a late whistle and a foul will be called on Grayson. But Isaiah Palmer, now with 10 points, becomes the second player in Ottawa program history to score 1,000 points in just 2 seasons. The other player, Bob McGee, from 1956 to 1958. So congratulations to Isaiah Palmer, who knocks down the three-pointer to get Ottawa within 6, but another foul on the Braves. Free throw's no good this time from Hightower. Bryson will come out with 2 personal fouls, 3rd team foul on the Braves. Balde comes in. But you've got to think with the monkey off the back of Isaiah Palmer, play a little looser here in the second half. You know, it was on his mind for much of this game, but he's got 10. Free throw, no good either on the second. It's knocked out of bounds by Magat. So an empty possession that time by McPherson after the foul by Grayson. The Braves within 6 at 50-44, 15:40 to play. Braves have not won a road game since December the 12th. That one was at Bethel. Only won 2 road games at KCAC play this season. Palmer to the elbow. Jumper might have been partially hit on the arm. No whistle. Going the other way is Rivers. Rivers to Gurley. Gurley. Cross-court pass finds Ellison. Ellison out to Gurley. He's going to be stolen away by Bowie, but then taken right back by Rivers. Rivers in the lane. Reverse layup is no good. Put back by Magat's no good. Hightower gets the offensive board. Rivers in the corner for 3. It's off the mark. No good. Palmer gets the board. Palmer keeps it himself. Leaves it to Balde on the wing. Balde to Bowie. Bowie spins to the left side, and a reach-in foul will be called on Rivers. And all 5 players coming off the floor here for McPherson for their regular switch. And it's going to be Grant Owen, or make that Garrett Owen, Jeffrey Oxford, Grant Munson, and Frederick Watts, along with Shamaje Barreto. 50-44, McPherson leads. Braves with the ball, though. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They'll lob it to Palmer at the free throw line. Palmer with the jumper. It's going to fall from 7. And Palmer scored the last 5 for the Braves. They're within 4. He's got 12 on the night. Pass is going to be stolen by Balde. And they're going to say he kicked the ball, which that's a really tough call because it was incidental. So a tough break for the Braves. It'll go right back to McPherson, but Balde read that pass all the way. And they will set the shot clock to 30. McPherson had possession off the inbound, so it should have been put at 25 seconds. Munson left side for Owen. Owen inside, his pass right into the hands of Palmer. Ball still on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. As Munson comes. And the possession arrow points the way of the Braves. (50-46) the lead for McPherson. Braves have outscored the Bulldogs 7-6 here in the second half. 14:30 to play. Palmer right side of the floor, driving on Watts. Gets in the lane and a whistle as he was attacking the basket. It's going to go on Owen, as that will be the 3rd team foul on McPherson. For Owen, that is his 3rd. So Owen and Oxford both with 3. Inbounds in the corner to Palmer. Out to Bowie. Bowie in the lane. And they're going to call the charge on Bowie for the contact on Munson. .14:21 left in the game. That is the 4th team foul on Ottawa. 2nd personal on Daryl Bowie. Bowie over Almost earned an offensive foul on Garrett Owens. Berardo, left side, guarded by Haskins, cut off on the wing. They'll go to Watts. Watts in the lane, looking to score, and he's fouled by McDowell. And Watts goes back to the line to shoot two, leading scorer for McPherson with 12. First personal on McDowell, 5th team foul. Mallory heads to the scorer's table. 14:06 remaining in the game. Watts' free throw is good. Bowie comes out, Mallory comes back in. Bowie has 8 points and 2 boards. Mallory comes in with those 3 fouls. Free throw no good. And the Braves can go the other way in transition. As Munson's slow to get back. Palmer open on the wing to Balde in the corner, and then they will stop play for an injury. So with 23 on the shot clock, Braves will inbound. Coming into the game will be Grant Owens. As Munson's going to take a seat as he rolled his ankle on the second free throw. 5-point lead for McPherson, 13:58 to play. Haskins has to go to Mallory near midcourt. Screen coming from Palmer. He'll go right side for Balde. Balde works to the wing. He'll leave it with Haskins. Haskins driving on Owen. Gets in the lane, kicks it out to Palmer in the corner. Step back, takes the three. It's good for Isaiah Palmer, who's got 15. And 8 of those coming in the second half as the Braves within 2. 13:33 to play. Garrett Owen drives baseline. Crossover dribble guarded by Balde. Balde chases him. Owen down low to Owens. They'll kick it up top. Watts for a 3. Looks to respond. He does. Frederick Watts with 16. Gets the lead back out to 5 for McPherson. Mallory keeps his dribble. Kicks it out to Balde. Balde, right-hand dribble. Dribble handoff with Haskins. Haskins thought about stepping into 3. Instead goes by the defender. Kicks it out to Palmer in the corner. Out to Mallory. Ottawa swings it to McDowell. Open for a 3. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Palmer. He gets it back. Gets in the lane. Kicks it out to Mallory. In the corner to Haskins. Open for 3. Doesn't take it. Back to Mallory with 23 on the shot clock. Mallory in the lane all the way to the bucket. Goes through the hands of McDowell, and it's stolen by Jeffrey Oxford. And a reach-in foul will be called on Palmer, as that'll be the 16th foul. Palmer's second personal, as he was stopping the Bulldogs in transition as they had numbers. That is the 16th foul on the Braves. Inbounds will be lobbed inside to Owens. It's stolen away by McDowell into the hands of Haskins. Haskins attacking, gets in the lane. Layup's no good, but he's going to shoot 2. With 12:35 to play. Foul goes on Watts. Instead, it goes on Oxford, his 4th. That is the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs as Jones is at the scorer's table. Haskins shooting 2. He's got 3 points tonight, and he misses the first one. Ryan Haskins, 12 points, 2 rebounds a game, 78% foul shooter. McDowell will come out. Jones comes in with 3 fouls. Haskins' second free throw on the way is good, and he goes 1 of 2 as the Braves within 4 at 54-50. Inbound will go to Berardo. Berardo guarded by Balde. It's a screen from Owens, goes baseline, now has to go back out to the corner. Backing in is Watts, guarded by Palmer, swings it to Berardo on the wing. Berardo back to Watts. To Owen in the right wing. Owen thought about the 3, picks it up, finds Owens. Now Oxford goes baseline. Fadeaway jumper from 7 is good, and can't guard it any better if you're Ryan Haskins. Just a good shot from Jeffrey Oxford. And it's a 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Haskins right corner open for a 3. It's off the mark. Ryan Haskins having a tough night from the field after his performance on Wednesday as he finds himself 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. Berardo pick and roll with Watts. Watts in the short corner, loses it out of bounds, and then Mallory kicks it out of bounds. Haskins going to come out. Greisen comes in. Braves as a team sitting at 4 of 16 from the field. The lob inside to Oxford. He can't score, but Watts is there to pick up the offensive board and get the putback. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. Led by as many as 9 here in the second half. Palmer going baseline. Gets between one defender. Takes the contact. Scores through the contact of Owens. And they're going to call Palmer for delay of game. And they're going to give a sideline warning to Ottawa. So that is the first warning of the game on the Braves bench. 58-52 McPherson. Palmer seems to be heating up. It's just everyone else on the floor has really struggled here in the second half. Garrett Owen, left side for Owens. Back to Owen on the wing. Short corner to Watts. Guarded by Mallory. Cross court pass to Barreto. Deep three on the way. It's good and the foul. So a 4-point play potential here for Shamaje Barreto. So Barreto looking to complete the 4-point play. As Greisen had his hand in his face. Third personal on Greisen. 7th team foul on the Braves. 11:10 to play. Barreto has been held to just 6 points, make it 7. It's 62-52 McPherson. 11:09 to play. Biggest lead of the game for the Bulldogs. Balde right wing. In the corner to Palmer. They'll lob it up top to Mallory. Down low to Jones. Jones working on Owens. Gets all the way to the rim. Lays it in. With the spin move from Taz Jones. And the Braves respond with a layup after the 4-point play from Shamaje Barreto. 10:43 to go. Barreto again for 3 from NBA range. It's off the front rim this time. Tipped right to Jeffrey Oxford. Watts was open for 3 attacks. Kicks it in the corner. Garrett Owen for 3. It's good. Just when you think break is going to go the way of the Braves, it turns into a 3-pointer on the other end. 11-point lead again for McPherson. In the corner, Bryson for 3, and he's going to step out of bounds first. And a timeout called by Ottawa. They trail by 11 with 10:18 to go. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
McPherson now 9 of 21 from the 3-point line. As a team, they're shooting 48% from the field. They are led in scoring by Frederick Watts, 18. Leading scorer for the Braves is Isaiah Palmer, as Ottawa's at 44%, but are 4 of 17 from behind the arc. McPherson has 21 rebounds. 7 of those have been offensive that have turned into second chance points, where they have 12. 12 second chance points on 7 offensive rebounds are just killer. You're the Braves as they trail by 11. McPherson has outscored Ottawa 21-15 here in the second half. Barreto, right side for Owen. Screen coming from Owens. Owen attacks, gets the basket, and it's going to be stolen by Balde. He's looking to go in transition. Balde gets stuck in the short corner, and Ottawa's going to have to reset. Mallory, left side Palmer. Left corner to Greisen. Greisen backing in on Oxford. Leaves it with Jones. Back to Mallory. Mallory gets in the lane. Still dribbling. Finds himself left corner. Palmer back to Mallory. Tried to shoot it, and rhythm went right through his hand, so he'll slow it back up with 7 on the shot clock. Balde high. Layup is good off the glass from Matt Balde. And the Braves are then 9 with 9:30 to go. Braves looking for 3 consecutive stops, which they consider a kill They've got one of them. They need two more. Pass inside, goes to Owens. Short corner jumper from Oxford's good. And a timeout called by McPherson with 9:15 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball. 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
McPherson leads 67-56, 9 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the Sports Center. As McPherson continues to be blazing hot from the field, over 50% tonight, 42% from the three-point line. Palmer takes the jumper as he just gets to the high post and no one there to stop him. Isaiah Palmer with 19. 67-58, 9 minutes to play. And we'll leave it with Hightower as there were 5 subs of Rivers, Magat, Ellison, Gurley, and Hightower again. Rivers in the lane to the basket. Shots high off the glass, and a whistle and a foul will be called on Greisen. As that is the 8th team foul. But it doesn't matter because he was laying it up off the glass, so Rivers shoots 2. Ottawa with 8 team fouls, McPherson with 4. Haskins heads to the scorer's table as Greisen picks up his 4th. Free throw good for Rivers. Greisen comes out, Haskins checks in. .8:48 to play. Rivers with 1 more. He's got 11 points and 4 rebounds. Rivers' second is good. 11-point lead again. 8:48 to play. Mallory quickly into the front court. Backdoor pass is going to be saved and stolen by McPherson. Rivers goes the other way. McPherson with numbers. Rivers in the corner. Ellison for 3. It's in and out. Rebound putback is good by Delvin Hightower. Another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Balde attacking on Magat. It's going to be stolen by Ellison. Not sure if it was a shot or a pass. Either way, it's going to be McPherson basketball. Rivers to Hightower. Might have traveled. Step back jumper from 7. It draws rim. Falls right to the hands of Haskins. 13-point lead for McPherson, largest of the game. Balde left open for 3. It's no good. 8:06 to play. 71-58. Ottawa 4 of 18 from the three-point line. Hightower guarded by Mallory. Dribbles and hands it off to Rivers. 7:47 to play. 71-58 McPherson. Screen coming from Magat. Rivers takes the 3. It's deep and good. 16-point lead for McPherson. 7:33 to play. Palmer, step back jumper, doesn't take it, gives it to Balde. Back in the corner it goes to Palmer, inside to Jones. Jones working on Magat, goes right by him and lays it in. Timeout called by Ottawa. They trail by 14. 30-second break. You're listening to Braves basketball, 1220. 103.7 FM KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Braves down by 14. They've been outscored in the second half 30-21. Palmer leading the way with his 19. Watts has 18 for McPherson, and Bowie comes in for Ottawa. Braves going to go full court. Inbounds will go to Rivers. And they will go right back to Gurley. Gurley's long pass finds Ellison in the corner. They'll kick it back up top to Rivers. Rivers guarded by Bowie, finds his way to the left wing. He'll go to Gurley. Gurley working on Haskins, kicks it in the corner. Ellison for three. It's missed this time. Hightower gets the rebound and put back though. That is offensive rebound number 11. Balde to the basket. He's fouled on the other end by Hightower. Balde shoots two. Third personal on Hightower. 15 foul on McPherson. .6:55 to go. Braves down by 16. Balde shoots two. Free throw on the way for Balde's good. He's got 5 off the bench today. Greisen will check in for Balde after this second free throw. Braves have led by as many as 1 today, and that was in the first half. Free throw's good. Ottawa within 14, 76-62, 6:55 to play. Ottawa remains in the full court press. Inbounds will go to Hightower, and now back to Gurley, and Ottawa's caught on the break here. Rivers attacking. Now dribbles back out with 23 on the shot clock. Rivers guarded by Bowie. They'll leave it with Gurley. Gurley right side and losing it as it looked like it might have gone behind half court. Makes it to Gurley in the lane, unable to score up the glass, but there's a putback from Luau Magad. Ottawa forgot to box out. 78-62 McPherson. 6:25 to play. That is offensive rebound number 10. Inside, able to score over the top is Taz Jones. 6:16 to go. Stolen is the inbounds from Greisen, and they're going to call the block inside on Gurley. As they threw it right to Greisen. He's going to shoot two. Those are the turnovers Ottawa needs right now. 16 foul on McPherson. Second personal on Gurley. They will clean up the sweat on the floor. So Greisen with 5 points, 4 rebounds, has 4 fouls. That was turnover number 9 on McPherson for the evening. Greisen's free throw off the mark. Ottawa as a team is 18 of 21 from the stripe. McPherson 10 of 15. But it's that 10 of 24 from the three-point line that has hurt Ottawa again. As the Braves are just 4 of 18. Greisen's second is going to fall. And he'll come out of the game for Balde with 6:14 to go. 78-65. Ottawa trails. Gurley's inbound. It will go to Hightower. Hightower, as Ottawa traps, gets it to Gurley. Gurley left side to Rivers. Rivers dribbles back towards midcourt as Ottawa tries to trap him. Rivers in the middle, and he's going to leave it from Magad, who dunks over the top of Jones and then earns a technical. So we'll see who shoots the technical free throws for Ottawa as Magad dunked on Taz Jones. And afterwards, got the ball and threw it on the floor. Braves down by 15, but are going to shoot some free throws. That is the second personal on Magad, 7th team foul on McPherson. Palmer with 19 shoots the free throws. Free throw no good for Palmer. Palmer looking to get to 20 points. And he will. 80-66. Braves get the ball right back with 6 minutes to play. Bowie's going to let it just roll a little bit before he picks it up near midcourt. Bowie to the right side of the floor, finds Haskins. Haskins by Ellison, gets in the lane. Floater in the lane is no good, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like it was touched by Magad, but instead they're going to say it went off of Haskins. It's not a good look that time from Ryan Haskins. Floater in the lane trying to go over the 6'5" junior from Tucson, Arizona. Gurley with the inbound and a hold on Bowie. which is going to send Rivers to the other side to shoot the 1-and-1, as that is the 9th team foul on Ottawa. Third personal on Bowie. So Rivers shoots the 1-and-1. He's got 14. First free throw is off the mark. Long rebound pulled down by Palmer, and then it's knocked out of his hands, but he does track it down. 80-66, McPherson leads. Palmer steps into a three from deep. It's in and out. Rebound tipped around, back into the hands of Palmer as he gets it back in the left corner. Palmer lobs it inside to Jones. They're going to double team on him. Just throws it up, finds Haskins. Haskins inside floater is not going to go. Palmer, or make it Jones with the offensive rebound. And then he's fouled before he can go back up with it. Goes on Magott, his third personal, 8th team foul on McPherson. Jones, 8 points, 2 boards tonight. Jones, 65% foul shooter, hits the first one. Braves down by 13 with 5:26 to play. Second free throw for Jones, high arcing and good. Mallory comes into the game for the Braves as Bowie will check out. Ottawa within 12. 80-68, McPherson leads. Rivers will inbound it. It goes to Gurley, now back to Rivers. Rivers might have been called for palming right there as it got caught in his chest, but he puts it right back on the floor. They will switch, which leaves Rivers open. They'll kick it back to Hightower with 5:10 to play. Hightower near midcourt. Pass finds Rivers. Rivers attacking. He's going to throw the lob to Magott. It's no good as Magott didn't even get a chance to go get it. Ottawa goes the other way. Haskins, left wing, shoots the three. It's good, and Ottawa within 9. And a timeout called by McPherson as the Braves have life with 4:57 to go. We'll take a timeout. It's a full. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be.
Okay. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Braves within 9 after Ryan Haskins hits his second three-pointer of the day. And for the Braves, just their 5th on the night. They are within 9. Just under 5 minutes to play. McPherson to inbound, Ottawa full court press. Inbound will go to Gurley. Gurley back to Rivers. Ottawa trying to trap, but Rivers finds Gurley. Gurley back to the middle of the floor. Gurley guarded by Balde. Finds Hightower left wing. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 4:45 remaining in the game. Hightower attacks. Kicks it right side to Ellison. Screen coming from Hightower. Ellison spins back to the right. Gets to the foul line. Kicks it out to Gurley. Left side for Rivers. 4:34 to go. Rivers, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Dribbles behind the back. Ball's on the floor. Gets by his defender. Takes the jumper from 10. It's good. And it's an 11-point lead again for McPherson. They'll lob it inside to Jones. Jones on Magott. Jones spinning on Magott. Goes by him once. Goes by him twice. Can't finish the second time. Gets it back. Spins on Magott. Goes high off the glass. It's no good. Rebound tipped around. Mallory has it. Mallory to Haskins. Haskins going by 2 defenders. Goes right corner for Balde. Down low, Haskins for a 3. Again, it's good. The Braves within 8 with 3:55 to go. Haskins back-to-back threes gets the Braves within 8. have not been this close since 16 minutes to go in the game. Rivers all the way to the basket, has it stolen by Haskins. Haskins keeps it himself. Haskins, left side, takes the three. It's on the way. It's off the rim, front side, no good. And Gurley lets it go out of bounds. With 3:35 to go and 5 players on the floor for McPherson. It's coming in will be Barreto, Garrett Owen, Grant Owens, Grant Munson, and Frederick Watts. As it will actually be Oxford instead of Munson, who's still on the bench with that ankle injury. Inbound coming from Owen, as it will find Watts, as it'll go back to Garrett Owen. Owen keeps it himself. Owen. Guarded by Palmer. 3:25 to go, and a reach-in foul will be called on Palmer, as Owens just let Palmer run right into the back of him. Third personal on Isaiah Palmer, as Garrett Owens shoots 2. Garrett Owen, on the season, just a 43% foul shooter, makes the first one. 83-74, McPherson leads. Second free throw on the way for Owen is going to fall, and it's 84-74. McPherson is 12 of 18 from the foul line. Mallory to the wing, leaves it with Palmer. Palmer thought about stepping into a 3. Instead finds Jones at the free throw line, out to Balde on the wing. Mallory in the left corner. Ottawa's wasting a lot of time here with 3:10 to go. Layup from Mallory's no good, but he's hit on the arm and will shoot 2. Thought he was going to get the and 1, and it just dropped and popped right out. Jackson Mallory has not scored tonight, has 2 rebounds. Does have 2 assists. Free throw from Mallory is in and out. Ottawa 22 of 27 from the foul line. Subs coming in for the Braves after the second free throw as Mallory makes the second. Haskins comes out. Bryson will come in. And after the free throw is made, technicals on both teams, as it goes on Taz Jones. That is his 4th, and it also goes on Grant Owens, his 4th. That's now both teams in the double bonus. And then Jones is thrown out of the game before the play. And the officials have thrown Taz Jones out of the game. And that is his second technical. And that means Taz Jones misses the game against Oklahoma Wesleyan on Wednesday. And that is absolutely killer. So Barreto heads to the line to shoot the technical foul shots. So Barreto hits the first, and it's up to a 10-point lead, but an absolutely killer technical foul on Taz Jones. And it was something that he did on the end of the bench. And his second one's no good, so it remains at a 10-point lead. And the officials are still talking to head coach Aaron Siebenthal here. And that is just absolutely brutal if you're a Brave fan. Braves down by 10, McPherson with the ball. Owen will inbound it. The ball is on the floor. Picking it up is going to be Palmer. He finds Bowie. Bowie tries to score. He's fouled from behind. And after the play, Grant Owens catches Bowie on the side of the face with his foot. And Palmer has something to say to Grant Owens. And that is absolutely incredible. I don't know how the officials miss it. And Grant Owens is lucky to still be in the game. The foul ends up being called on Barreto, his first personal. But Owens, after the play, caught Bowie on the side of the face. Free throw on the way is good for Daryl Bowie. So Palmer comes out. Balde comes in. $85-76, 3:02 to go. Bowie hits both. Braves within 8, 85-77. And a timeout called by McPherson. It's a full timeout with 3:02 to play and Ottawa down by 8. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KLFO.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Let's observe the inflatable noodle man. His constant undulating entices people to look at me, look at me. He's tireless and brainless, a literal airhead. Curiously, however, the inflatable noodle man, when hearing that Geico not only saves people money, but also has an award-winning app that makes it easy to manage one's policy, he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Just ask an inflatable noodle man. Carefully, they are unpredictable creatures.
Welcome back. Ottawa down by 8, 85-77, with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Taz Jones ejected. They're trying to explain what happened here, and the official is not having any part of it. Jones slammed the door, or ran into the door after the play was over. Head coach Aaron Siebenthal not getting the explanation he wants to hear, as his senior post will not be able to play in the next game. And McPherson turns it over with 2:58 to play on the inbounds. And for the Braves will be Palmer and Haskins, as Bowie will come out along with Balde. So the defensive sub pays off with 2:58 to play. They'll inbound to McDowell. McDowell, backdoor cut, finds Grayson. He scores in the foul. And the Braves are within 4. I think it's 6, excuse me. 85-79. McDowell with the big assists. As the Braves are within 6 with 2:54 to go. Bowie checks back in. It's for the shooter. 2:54 to go. 85-79. Bryson trying to finish the three-point play and does, and Ottawa within 5. Braves have scored the last 5. 85-80. Long pass finds Lawal Magat. Lawal Magat driving, getting to the basket. Kicks it in the corner. Three-pointer on the way for Ellison's no good. Rebound by Palmer. McPherson could have run some clock. Palmer looking to drive. Goes by with Magat. Gets in the lane. Takes the contact. And scores, but they call the freaking charge. That is so tough. That is such a tough call. Oh, that is brutal on Isaiah Palmer, who scored. And taking the charge was Gurley. Brutal. That's the 4th personal on Isaiah Palmer. So 2:38 to play. Braves down by 5, but Gurley, who got in on the inside of Palmer on that play, just was able to scoot under him as he went up to lay it in. And Palmer looking for some type of help there from the officials, didn't get it. Hightower, as he gets across half court, looking left side for Rivers, can't get it to him, goes back to Gurley. 2:30 to play, 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Hightower to the basket, scores off the glass. Give McPherson a 7-point lead, 87-80. Bowie to the foul line, driving, gets to the bucket. Floater is going to be good for Daryl Bowie. 87-82 McPherson. Braves have responded after the technical foul on Jones and a whistle. And Gurley will go down to the other end and shoot two. For Bowie, that's going to be his fourth personal. But if you go back to that play, they called the charge on Palmer. 9 times out of 10, it goes the way of the score. And, of course, it's the one time that it doesn't that it costs Ottawa. Ottawa down by 5, 2:10 to play. Gurley shoots 2. He's got 10. Hard to believe the big man doesn't have a single board today as he makes the first one. Up by 11. He's got 11 now. Bulldogs by 6. 2:10 to play. Second on the way for Gurley is good. 7-point lead for McPherson. 2:08 to go. Palmer to the left wing. Dribble handoff with Mallory. Gets a screen from McDowell. Bowie looks to drive. Goes all the way to the basket. Layup is no good, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. And Daryl Bowie just continuing to attack the bucket here with 1:58 to go. Foul goes on Rivers. His second personal. So Daryl Bowie tonight with 12. Free throw good for Bowie. He's got 13. And Balde heads to the scorers table. Daryl Bowie trying to go 2 for 2 from the foul line. It's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hightower. And Ottawa gets the ball. Down by 6, 1:58 to go. This one is not over yet. Mallory to inbound. Mallory hangs on to it. And he throws it off the body of Hightower. 1:58 left. Smart play by Mallory as it was on the 5 count. Had to be at 4, 4.5 when he threw it off the leg of Hightower. Goes to Palmer in the left corner. Palmer steps into a 3 from the wing. It's good! And Ottawa trails by 3 with 1:52 to play. And it will be, we'll wait and see what the officials give us here. It will be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Braves trail by 3. They have trailed by as many as 16 here in the second half. Isaiah Palmer with 23 points hits his third three-pointer of the second half. As Ottawa now has 50 points in the paint, 14 points off turnovers, and it's been the defense that has gotten them back into the game as they have forced McPherson into 12 turnovers total. But at the break, they only had 5 turnovers. So Ottawa down 3 with lots of time remaining. You get a stop here and you have a chance to tie the game. .152 left. Ottawa down by 3. Rivers to inbound for the Bulldogs. An offensive foul called on McPherson as Gurley pushes Bowie on the inbounds. And Mason McDowell will check in, and for Gurley, that is his third personal. And Balde comes out. It'll be Mallory to inbound on the baseline. Braves down by 3, 1:52 to go. Mallory, long pass up top, finds Bowie. And they are trying to go to Palmer and Will as he's guarded by Gurley. Palmer, step back three-pointer. It's on the way. It's going to be short this time. Rebound by Hightower. They'll find Magat. Ball goes to backside to Ellison. Ellison dribbles in the right corner. And that's going to be over and back on McPherson as they were looking for Rivers and he wasn't in the front court yet. Another turnover on McPherson. 1:34 to play. Braves with the ball again. Ottawa has outscored McPherson 47-45 here in the second half. Haskins in the corner to Mallory. Palmer thought about the three, guarded by Gurley. Palmer back to Haskins. Left side for Bowie. Bowie gonna get a double screen. He'll work, gets in the lane, still going to the basket, and it's gonna be blocked out of bounds by McPherson as Bowie was attacking the basket. Ottawa has 1 timeout left, McPherson with 4. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Pass in the corner, Haskins takes the three, fading away, it's off the mark. Rebound by Hightower, not a good look that time for Ryan Haskins. Rivers dribbling between the legs, Z crosses half court. He'll leave it with Gurley. Under a minute to play. Ottawa needs a stop. They have fought all the way back from 16 down here in the last 7 minutes. They're just going to hold it in a timeout called by McPherson with 9 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Let's observe the inflatable noodle man. His constant undulating entices people to look at me, look at me. He's tireless and brainless, a literal airhead. Curiously, however, the inflatable noodle man, when hearing that Geico not only saves people money, but also has an award-winning app that makes it easy to manage one's policy, he knows you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Just ask an inflatable noodle man. Carefully, they are unpredictable creatures.
Coming out of the timeout, it will be McPherson basketball. 9 seconds on the shot clock, 48 seconds on the game clock. On the floor for Ottawa, it's McDowell, Mallory, Palmer, Bowie, and Haskins. Rivers will inbound it. The one player you cannot foul right now is Gurley. He's 6 of 7 from the foul line. Everyone else has missed at least 2 free throws. That's currently on the floor. And the officials are going to call Bowie for a delay of game, it looks like, as he was a little too far over the inbound line. Rivers inbounds it. He'll go to Gurley, and he's going to be a 5-second violation on McPherson. With 47 seconds remaining, Ottawa does not need a 3 in this situation. Get themselves a layup, get you a good look at the basket, but you don't have to rush a 3 with 47 seconds remaining. Get a quick bucket and then play defense. And they started the clock a little early. 44 seconds. Bowie to the left short corner, kicks it out to Palmer. Palmer steps into a 3 from straight away. It's off the mark. Rebound ball on the floor and a reach-in foul on Haskins. And Palmer looked like he might have got hit on the elbow as Bowie talks to the officials. 4th personal on Jackson Mallory. And we'll go to the other end to shoot 2. Palmer tonight is 3 of 9 from the three-point line. All 3 of those makes coming in the second half, but Ottawa did not need a 3 in that situation with so much time remaining, but 35 seconds left. Free throw's good, because that's the first make for Hightower on the night as he's 1 of 3. Hightower gives McPherson a 4-point lead. He can make it 5 here if he makes this one. And it goes in and out. Ball's tipped around. Rebound by Palmer as he'll find Haskins. Haskins in the corner to Mallory. Back to Bowie. Bowie trying to drive, spinning in the lane. Kicks it up top to Mallory in the corner. Palmer for a 3. This one's good. And Ottawa within 1 with 22 seconds remaining. And a timeout called by Ottawa as they use their last of regulation. And it will be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Chaos
unfolds as Taco Bell's beloved nacho fries vanish yet again.
When fries, seasoned in Mexican spices and dipped in warm nacho cheese sauce, disappear,
Daddy, what's happening?
one man must go
What if they were in a different space-time continuum?
to bring them back.
Good luck, Dr. Conrad. The world is counting on you.
Taco Bell's nacho fries are coming back, even if he doesn't. Now serving at participating locations for a limited time only.
Isaiah Palmer just will not let the Braves go away quietly. They trail by one, 90-89, 24 seconds remaining. Ottawa now 8 of 27 from the three-point line. They only made 2 in the first half. Palmer with 26 to go along with 9 rebounds. And all of this has happened after the ejection of Taz Jones when Ottawa really could have packed it in and gone home. Instead, they have come out and outscored McPherson 50-46 in the second half. McPherson 50% from the field, 40% from behind the arc. We'll see who McPherson brings out onto the court. The one player you could foul would be Delvin Hightower. He's 1 of 4, but Gurley 6 of 7 from the line. Watts 3 of 4. Ellison has not attempted a free throw, and Rivers is 2 of 4. Inbound will be from Gurley. Gurley. Inbound will be thrown away. Rivers able to save it. No, he steps out of bounds, and Ottawa's going to get the last shot with 21 seconds remaining if they hold. Another turnover on McPherson. Mallory comes into the game for Baldy. 21 and a half seconds remaining. Braves have come back from 16 down with a chance to win the game. No timeouts left for Ottawa. Will they hold for the last shot? Bowie driving. Still keeps the dribble. Still going. Goes over. Pass Rivers. Floater in the lane. He's fouled and he's going to shoot 2. With 12.3 seconds remaining. And Daryl Bowie has come off the bench to score 13. They left Bowie alone after he tried to dribble handoff to Palmer. (90-89), the Bulldogs lead. 2 free throws here for Daryl Bowie. First one is on the way, no good. And a timeout called by McPherson. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Ottawa down 90-89, 12.3 remaining. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Geico presents eyewitness interviews with inanimate objects.
This is Brian Bruno live on the scene of a recent windstorm, here to describe the event, A Chest of Drawers.
There's a storm howling outside, so I thought I'd stay in and watch a rom-com. 5 minutes into the flick, a tree branch slams through the window.
Were you hurt?
I just got a scratch on my chest.
Your chest of drawers can't help you in a windstorm, but the Geico Insurance Agency can help you get covered for personal property damage. Call Geico to see how affordable homeowners insurance can be.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279 CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Braves trail by 1 with 12.3 seconds remaining. Bowie trying to hit the second after missing the first. He's got 13 points and 2 rebounds. On the floor, it's Bryson Palmer, Bowie, Haskins, and Mallory. Bowie to shoot the second. It is up, and it's good. We're tied at 90. Balde comes into the game with 12 seconds remaining. Plenty of time for McPherson to get a good look here. Ottawa going to continue to go full court with the press. Gurley will inbound it. Gurley, as it's going to go into the hands of Rivers. 8 seconds left. Rivers on Balde. Rivers between the legs, attacking the basket. Fadeaway jumper is off the mark. Rebound by Palmer. Ball's loose. Three-quarter court shot is on the way. Oh, and it slams off the rim. Are you kidding me? We're going to overtime. The Braves have come back from 16 down and have an opportunity to win it in overtime. We'll take a 1 minute break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Napa know-how. Right now, you can get a $20 prepaid Visa gift card by mail with the purchase of a Napa Legend Premium battery. Its durability and power make it the obvious choice for people who hate getting stranded by a dead car battery. So pretty much everyone. The Napa Legend Premium battery and $20 back. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers. Limit 2 per household while supplies last. Offer ends 2/28/19.
Chaos unfolds as Taco Bell's beloved nacho fries vanish yet again.
When fries, seasoned in Mexican spices and dipped in warm nacho cheese sauce, disappear,
Daddy, what's happening?
one man must go
What if they were in a different space-time continuum?
to bring them back.
Good luck, Dr. Conrad. The world is counting on you.
Taco Bell's nacho fries are coming back, even if he doesn't. Now serving at participating locations for a limited time only.
Braves are down by 16 with just over 7 minutes to go, and somehow we are going to overtime as Isaiah Palmer scored 26 points and had 10 rebounds in regulation. For Ottawa, to start the overtime, it'll be McDowell, Palmer, Haskins, Mallory, and Greisen. For McPherson, their same 5 of Gurley, Watts, Ellison, Rivers, and Hightower. 5 minutes on the clock here at OT. As we will jump it up. Palmer will jump it up. Winning the tip is McPherson. As getting a hand on it was Frederick Watts. Rivers right side for Gurley. Right wing for Watts. Hightower to Watts at the left elbow. Look to Riverside, now goes back to Gurley. 15 on the shot clock. Rivers left side. Ottawa going to help out on the defense that time with Gurley in the short corner. Gurley facing up, takes the jumper. It's going to be short. Rebound by McDowell. As McDowell will leave it for Mallory. 4:30 to play in overtime. Ottawa and McPherson tied at 90. Mallory left side of the floor. Greisen left corner. Pass down low to McDowell. Scores off the glass with the right hand. And Mason McDowell comes off the bench to give Ottawa a 2-point lead. Their first lead since 12 minutes to go in the first half. 4:08 left. Ellison left side for Gurley. Back to Ellison. Down low they'll go to Watts. He's guarded by Mallory. Watts inside off the glass. He'll score. And a timeout called by McPherson. Using one of their 2 final timeouts. It's a full timeout. We're tied at 92, 3:58 left in overtime. You listen to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Geico presents unhelpful home improvement how-tos.
A slippery bathroom floor can result in expensive hospital bills. So today, I'll show you how to cushion a serious fall by filling your bathroom with thousands of plastic balls. Just nail a piece of plywood across the doorway and dump in 2,000 multicolored plastic balls.
You could try to protect yourself with a bathroom full of plastic balls, or you could get liability coverage through the Geico Insurance Agency. Visit geico.com and see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
Tied at 92. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the game, or in overtime, number 1. McDowell started things off here in overtime with a layup. Watts came right back down and got a layup of his own. He's got 20 points. Rivers with 16, Gurley with 12, Hightower with 7, Ellison with 3. That's who's on the floor right now for McPherson for the Braves. Haskins with 10, Greisen 9, Palmer 26, Mallory 1, and McDowell 8. Mallory into the front court. Both teams are in the double bonus here as we get into overtime. Palmer in the corner to Haskins. Haskins by 1 defender. Looks to attack the bucket. Finds McDowell. Reverse layup is good for Mason McDowell, and he's got all 4 in overtime. 3:39 to go. 94-92 Braves. Rivers right side for Ellison. Ellison thought about the three, then leaves it with Rivers on the wing. Go down low to Watts, guarded by Palmer. Watts in the lane, can't score off the glass. Tip-in's no good either. Palmer with the defensive board. The Braves have numbers if they'll go. Mallory to Greisen. He's going baseline, attacks the bucket. Layup is no good. He thought the contact was going to come from Gurley. Left it short on the rim. Braves still by 2, 3:09 to go. Greisen found himself wide open and just was expecting that. That's the second time Gurley has caught Ottawa. Expecting the contact from the big man. Rivers at the elbow. Out to Gurley. Gurley left side. Inside it'll go to Watts. Watts spinning on Palmer. He throws it away and Haskins picks it up, and then a foul will be called on Gurley with 2:48 to go, and Haskins going to the foul line. Fourth personal on Gurley. And Haskins stepping to the foul line. He's got 10 points tonight. Haskins 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 3 of 11 from the field, 3 of 9 from behind the arc. Scored 7 here in the second half. Haskins' free throw's good. Ottawa goes up by 3. That is now their largest lead of the game. And the officials taking a long time here before Haskins shoots the second. Haskins hits both, and Ottawa goes up by 4. 96-92, 2:48 to play. Bryson will check out. Balde comes in. 2:48 clock running. Braves by 4. Rivers guarded by Mallory. Thought about going to Ellison. Passes tipped right into the hands of Watts. Watts on the block. Faces up on Palmer. Kicks it left side in the corner to Ellison. Rivers, NBA range 3 on the way is good. And the freshman continues to make play after play for McPherson. He's got 19. And that one was taken from Lindsberg. 2:16 left. Haskins, left side of the floor. Screen coming from McDowell. McDowell with the ball. Leave it with Mallory. Mallory to Palmer. Palmer guarded by Gurley. Jab step goes back to Mallory. Pick and roll with Mallory. He'll take the 3 straight away. It's off the backboard. Rebound by McPherson. Rivers all the way to the basket. His shot is partially blocked. Gurley gets the rebound, put back, scores, and he's fouled. (97-96) McPherson leads, and Gurley trying to finish the 3-point play. And that is the first foul of the night on Matt Balde, as Greisen and Bowie come in for Mallory and Balde. 1:52 to go. McPherson up by 1 here in overtime. First lead for the Bulldogs in OT. Officials cleaning up the sweat under the basket. Gurley with 14. Looking to finish the 3-point play. He is 6 of 7 from the foul line. Make it 7 of 8. And a 2-point lead for McPherson, their largest in OT. 1:50 to play. Ottawa down by 2. Bryson right wing as the Bulldogs drop into a zone. Haskins left side, drills back to the right side of the floor as Bowie. Bowie steps into a 3 from the wing. It's good. Daryl Bowie gives Ottawa a 1-point lead at 99-98, 1:30 to go. Bowie was 17. He responds to the 3-point play with a 3 of his own. Ellison right wing, guarded by Bowie. Ellison right side for Rivers. They're trying to post up Watts. They'll give it to him on the block. Watts guarded by Palmer. It's blocked, and then a whistle and a foul will be called on Ottawa. Goes on McDowell as Watts will shoot 2. 1:14 to play. Frederick Watts shoots free throws. He's 3 of 4 on the day. Watts set for the first one. It is up and it's good. Tied at 99. 1:14 to play. Head coach Aaron Siebenthal tell his team to box out. Got to block out in this situation in case Watts does miss. He's 4 of 5 tonight. Free throw on the way is no good. Rebound by Palmer as he goes high to get it. 1:11 to play in overtime. We're tied at 99. Bowie, right side for Greisen. 20 on the shot clock for Ottawa. Greisen back to Haskins. Now Bowie, 13 on the shot clock. 56 seconds remaining. Bowie has Mace McDowell open. Decides to attack the basket. Goes off the glass and he's fouled as Bowie attacks the rim with 5 seconds on the shot clock, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws with 49.5 to go. Had McDowell open, but instead elected to attack the bucket. It works out either way. That's the 4th personal on Rivers. 99 all. Bowie was 17. 10 of 13 from the foul line is Daryl Bowie. First one for Bowie is good. Have to believe this is a career high night for Daryl Bowie. It is career high points for Bowie as he's got 18. Previous high was 14. Second on the way for Bowie's good, and Ottawa goes up 101-99. 49 seconds left in OT. Rivers gets to the free throw line. Looks to Ellison's way, doesn't give it to him. Looks side to go to Hightower. Hightower pick and roll with Watts. Hightower left side to Gurley. Gurley, backdoor cut to Rivers. It goes through his hands, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by McPherson. With 29 seconds to go, the Braves have the basketball. And Ottawa can inbound it if they go quickly. 29 seconds remaining. McPherson has to foul. And they will with 25.7, and it's Ryan Haskins who will shoot 2. Well, Haskins shoots 2 for the Braves. 12 points for him, 5 boards. Haskins, 3 of 11 from the field, 3 of 9 from behind the arc, but more importantly, 3 of 4 from the foul line, which is what the Braves need right now. First one for Haskins is good. Braves as a team, 33 of 40 from the foul line. Haskins to make it a 2-possession game. He'll do it. And Ottawa goes up by 4, 103-99, 25 seconds remaining. Rivers, right side of the floor, finds Gurley to Hightower, 19 seconds, clock running. Ellison on the screen, takes the three-pointer. He's fouled from the three-point line, and a whistle and a foul called on Haskins. So shooting 3 will be Ellison. First personal on Ryan Haskins. Almost a disaster there for Ottawa if Ellison drops that 3 and the foul, but now Ellison has to shoot 3 free throws. Not the guy you want to foul for the Braves. He's 1 of 7 from the field today. He misses the first one. And on the season, Ellison comes into the night 83%, but he was only 5 of 6 on the season as he misses the first. He makes both, it becomes a 2-point game. Second one is good as it falls for Ellison, gets it to 103-100. 14.9 seconds remaining. Ellison trying to go 2 of 3. It is up, and it's good. Timeout called by McPherson with 14.9 seconds remaining. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 30. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Napa know-how. Right now, you can get a $20 prepaid Visa gift card by mail with the purchase of a Napa Legend Premium Battery. Its durability and power make it the obvious choice for people who hate getting stranded by a dead car battery. So pretty much everyone. The Napa Legend Premium Battery and $20 back. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers. Limit 2 per household while supplies last. Offer ends 2/28/19.
And we're back. It looked like it was a 30-second, but maybe it was. It should have been a full, but they Looked like Ottawa decided they didn't want to sit down, I guess, so it is a full timeout as McPherson will come out of their huddle. 103-101 Ottawa, 14.9 remaining in overtime. McPherson, of course, going to press. They got a foul. It'll be Greisen to inbound for Ottawa. Greisen with the inbound. It'll go to Haskins in the corner. Haskins going to dribble it out, and then he's fouled with 12.3 left. As Haskins is cut, Haskins is cut over the face. As Haskins ran into Magat. And he has got a gash on his face. It is brutal. My goodness gracious. Greisen, who was the inbounder. And that is not something you want to see. A huge gash on the forehead of Alex Greisen. So Matt Balde will come into the game here with 12.3 seconds. Looked like Magat and him collided after the initial pass. So Haskins will shoot 2 here with 12.3 remaining. The foul will be called on Watts. That is his second personal. So Haskins will shoot 2 more. He's got 14 on the evening. Haskins, 5 of 6 from the foul line. Free throw for Haskins is in and out. And now, even if he makes this one, it's still a 1-possession game. At 103-101. Haskins' second free throw is good. And Ottawa's going to call a timeout with 12 seconds remaining to set up their defense. It will be a full timeout. Ottawa up 104-101. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. The Grammys are almost here with the most exciting field of nominees in years. Don't miss once-in-a-lifetime performances only the Grammys can deliver.
The Grammy Awards.
Camila Cabello, Cardi B, Brandy Carlisle, Dan and Shay, Post Malone, Shawn Mendes, Janelle Monáe, Casey Musgraves, and more. Hosted by 15-time Grammy Award winner Alicia Keys. Live from Los Angeles, the Grammys. Tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, CBS. Let's hear it.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Ryan Haskins goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line as the Braves lead by 3, 104-101. McPherson on the evening, 11 of 26 from behind the three-point line. Rivers has hit 3 of them. Watts has hit 3. Ellison has hit 1. These are players that are currently on the floor for McPherson. 12.3 left. Ottawa with Bowie, Balde, Palmer, Mallory, and Haskins on the floor. It'll be Gurley to inbound. It'll go to Rivers. 10 seconds left. Rivers guarded by Bowie. Right side Gurley. And a foul will be called with 5 seconds remaining as Balde fouls him on the arm. Not a bad decision that time to let him get into the front court and then foul him on the arm. So shooting free throws now for McPherson will be Gurley with 5.8 left. So we'll see what Gurley decides to do. He needs to make the first one before he thinks about intentionally missing the second, or maybe they will play for another foul against Ottawa. Free throw is good from Gurley. McDowell comes into the game. Ottawa has to get a board here if there is a miss. 104-102 Braves lead. 5.8 seconds remaining. As Magat and Owen head to the score table. Free throw on the way is good. And subs here for McPherson. Owen and Magat come in as McPherson is within 1 at 104-103. Ottawa does not have any timeouts. Mallory finds Haskins, 4 seconds. They'll lob it to the other side. Ottawa can run the time. McDowell dribbles into the corner, and Ottawa's going to win. The Braves win by 104-103 over McPherson after trailing by 16 in the second half. As Isaiah Palmer scores 26 points to lead the Braves in a comeback victory over the McPherson College Bulldogs 104-103. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
And the Grammy goes to...
The Grammys this Sunday night. Let's hear it. Hosted by 15-time Grammy winner Alicia Keys. And the year's biggest hits are on the 2019 Grammy Nominees album. Available now. Nominees from Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album of the Year, and more. It's an amazing collection of Grammy-nominated music. Get yours now. And don't miss the Grammys. Live Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, CBS. Let's hear it.
Geico presents Unhelpful Home Improvement How-Tos.
A slippery bathroom floor can result in expensive hospital bills. So today, I'll show you how to cushion a serious fall by filling your bathroom with thousands of plastic balls. Just nail a piece of plywood across the doorway and dump in 2,000 multicolored plastic balls.
You could try to protect yourself with a bathroom full of plastic balls, or you could get liability coverage through the Geico Insurance Agency. Visit geico.com and see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
Braves win in overtime 104-103 over McPherson College. We're joined by head coach Aaron Siebenthal as we get the final stats here. Coach, your team down by 16 in the second half, about 7.5 minutes to go. Taz Jones was ejected from the game. Is that a situation where, even though it is a negative, it gives your team a little bit of a spark, knowing that your guy has just been ejected from the game, maybe gives you a little surge of energy, and that's kind of what carried you through regulation and then into OT?
I don't know, maybe. I'd rather have him for the next game, too.
I agree.
You know, we got to be smarter than that. So I think it was a little, I don't know, a little sensitive there maybe, and I understand where the officials are coming from, but, man, to take a game away from a kid seems pretty harsh. So, but proud of the guys that were out there, and you know, proud of their effort. We got to figure out a way to play that hard all the time. And if we play that hard all the time, we're never down 15 or whatever the heck it was. So we, you know, we're still searching, man. It's a long season. It's a grind, and we're not really good right now. But the good thing is we got good kids that play hard and try and play together most of the time. And we're not perfect, but we need to definitely try and be better.
Your team forces 13 turnovers in the second half and overtime. Your team down by 10 with less than 4 minutes to go. It was the defensive end that really kick-started that comeback.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's our defense should be fueling our offense all the time. I mean, the catch-22 for us is we're naturally a good scoring team. So I don't know if we don't think we got to play as hard defense or what it is, but I'd rather our defense fuel our offense a lot more often. You know, if you shut another team out, there's no way you can lose. So we just got to get better on that end. But crazy game. It's been 2 crazy games with McPherson. Of course, Coach Schwartz-Ruber does a really nice job, and his kids played hard, and got to tip your hat to them. But we definitely got to play better.
Isaiah Palmer finishes with 26, needed 9 tonight to get to 1,000, and he does. Comes the the second player in school history to score 1,000 points in just 2 years. The previous was in 1956 to 58 when it was Bob McGee.
Bob. Bob was a heck of a player.
Yeah, I assume he was back at Iron 5 Court in the day. What is the progression you've seen from Isaiah during his time here at Ottawa, and what has made him such a special player?
You know, I think he doesn't show it at times, but he's really, I mean, he came in that good offensively. He's what I think we've got him to do is play a little bit of defense, and he really rebounds the heck out of the ball, and he's got a knack for the big shot. He wants a big shot, but you know, he's a good kid and a good teammate, and we're definitely going to miss him. But he's been mostly fun to coach, and definitely going to miss him next year. So we're very happy for Zay, but you know, we're excited that he could get that in a win. If he gets that mark in a loss, that kind of tarnishes it a little bit. So we're happy he can get that mark on a win.
Coach, you know the task at hand on Wednesday. Have Oklahoma Wesleyan coming to town, the number 1 ranked team in the country. Now without Taz Jones, Mason McDowell had a fine night tonight as he finished the night looking here, trying to find the final. finishes with 10 points and was smart enough to run out the clock at the end. Yeah. You'll be shorthanded without Taz, but you've got guys that can step in on Wednesday and play against Oklahoma West.
Yeah, Kyle Patrick had a heck of a first half. He did a really good job, and he's earned himself some minutes. We can throw Connor Kege out there, and he'll foul the heck out of somebody, so we got that going for us. So, we got big bodies we can throw out there. We'll be fine there. We just got to show up and play hard, man. That's what I care about. We'll play hard, we'll play a little bit of defense. We'll do that, man. We'll just let the chips fall where they may, and good things will happen.
We'll see you on Wednesday, Coach. Hopefully to a full packed house on Wednesday as Ottawa takes on number 1 Oklahoma Wesleyan from Wilson Fieldhouse at 8 o'clock. Braves win tonight 104-103 in overtime. We'll take one quick break, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. You're listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
And the Grammy goes to...
The Grammys this Sunday night. Let's hear it. Hosted by 15-time Grammy winner Alicia Keys. And the year's biggest hits are on the 2019 Grammy Nominees album. Available now. Nominees from Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album of the Year, and more. It's an amazing collection of Grammy-nominated music. Get yours now. And don't miss the Grammys. Live Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, CBS. Let's hear it.
Braves win 104-103 in overtime over McPherson College. Leading scorer tonight, Isaiah Palmer with 26 to go along with 12 rebounds. Darrell Bowie had 19. Brian Haskins with 15. Taz Jones, 10 points and 4 boards. Alex Greisen, 9 points, 4 rebounds. Jackson Mallory with a point and 2 boards to go along with 3 assists. And Matt Balde finishes with 6. Kyle Patrick with 8, all in the first half. And then Mason McDowell with 10. Braves finished 45% from the field, 30% from behind the arc, and 81% from the foul line as the Braves attempted 27 free throws in the second half and overtime combined. Braves scored 57 points in the paint compared to just 45 for McPherson. 11 second chance points for the Braves, 19 points off of turnovers, and 2 fast break points for Ottawa. Braves trailed by as many as 16 points with just over 7.5 minutes to go. They come back, force OT, and win it in overtime, 104-103. I want to thank Larson Johnson back at the station and all of you for listening. We'll see you on Wednesday night as the Braves look to shock the NAI world as they take on Oklahoma Wesleyan from Wilson Fieldhouse. Hope everyone has a wonderful night, and we will see you on Wednesday. You've been listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstand's Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa University basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm Agent Keith King. For more information about our next OU Sports broadcast, log on to the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen to 103.7 FM and 1220 for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Wow, look at these roses. They're gorgeous.
Happy Valentine's Day, honey.
Oh, thank you. Guys, this Valentine's Day, you can order like a pro with gorgeous roses from Pro Flowers. She'll be thrilled when you surprise her with roses. And right now, you can get her a stunning bouquet of 1 dozen assorted roses with a free glass vase for $24.